Hey guys, it is Saturday here in West Virginia, and we are doing a bonus video for the weekend. I know I said I probably wouldn't be back till Mopar Monday, but I found some cool M2 Coca-Cola rides at Walmart yesterday, so I have to show them to you guys. And the one is a Mopar, so it's kind of like an early Mopar Monday. And I'm going to show you the one that I customized and what I used to customize it. It's a very simple customization. Really didn't do much, but I'll show you in a minute how to remove the tampos from one and such. But there's 3 cars in this recent set, and I guess it's because of like the 3, I guess I'll call them holidays, because they kind of are, that are coming up. One is optional. Not everybody gets this, but like graduation day. Not everybody graduates from high school or graduates from high school or college. So that's why I said it's kind of like per family type of holiday. These other 2, though, for Mother's Day and Father's Day are. So they did these Coca-Cola things: share a Coke with dad, share a Coke with mom, and share a Coke with grad. So, and I'm taking grad means graduate, from high school or college, but I did not get that one. The Fox Body Mustangs I think are really cool, but as I've mentioned before, like in my video with the 32 Ford Tudor that is patinaed and rusty, I'm not really a Ford guy, but that one I had to get because it fit perfect in my diorama. So tonight, the ones that I grabbed, and also I didn't have enough money because I opted to get both Dodges, and I got one Volkswagen. It was like, what are we going to get, the Volkswagen or the Fox Body? If I was keeping the second one, I would have probably opted for the Fox Body because I like the Fox Bodies more than Volkswagen buses. But I was figuring, what could I resell to help pay for some of my Dodge habit? So anyways, I opted for the Coke bus, and they look cool together, mom and dad. So this is it, guys. The Dodge truck. This is the Power Wagon I was telling you about in one of our past videos that was coming up, and it's not as overdone, I guess I would say it, as the past Power Wagon, this guy that they did for Christmas. Actually, the first retail release of the Dodge truck from M2. This one has the snowflakes and stuff like that all over it, and it has the white wheels and stuff on it. I guess they were going to try to pass this as a snow fighter, but anyways, this is a really cool truck. I didn't take it out of the package, once again, because I have the complete set for 2023 Christmas Coke cars from M2, so I just opted to leave this one packaged. And the blue interior is crazy too. It's very contrasting. So I wish I would have gotten 2 of them, or I did have 2 of them, but I sold all of the extras that I had. So I wish I would have kept my extra Power Wagons now, but I didn't. That's why I went ahead and grabbed both of the Power Wagons that are available today. So I was the one that cracked the 6-car case. There was only one case of these Coke cars on the pallet. It was the only die-cast case on this huge pallet at Walmart this morning. My Walmart has been doing horrible with stocking stuff so far this year. I guess they're going to do a changeover soon, meaning they're going to switch the aisles. The die-cast will be located like 2 aisles from where it is now. And the employee I talked to, he even said he doesn't know why they do this. It's kind of crazy, but they do every so often switch up the store and the placement of toys and clothing and things like that. So anyways, that may be why they're not stocking so much die cast. I'm not sure. But I was lucky enough to grab this box off the pallet and crack it open, and there were no chases. 2 regular Dodges, 2 regular VWs, and 2 regular Fox bodies. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and show you the mom bus first, and I'm going to leave the link in the video to my eBay store where I have this available to be bid on or purchased. Buy it now. This is a 1959 VW Microbus Deluxe USA model. Very nicely done. And this one also would be an easy fix with removing the Coke tampos if you wanted to. There's just a Coca-Cola on the doors and share a Coke with mom in the middle of the bus with a short stripe. So it's not like it goes down the entire side. So this is a little bit easier and to remove. It's nice and subtle. But this is a very nicely detailed little bus. As you can see, the wipers are there. You have your VW emblem, all of the side trim and such. That would be another thing you have to be very careful of and not get acetone on the chrome trim right above share a Coke with. That's the thing I would worry about with removing the tampos in this. You have the rollback roof, sunroof, and it's open. The canopy is slid open. You have a luggage rack, and this, I guess, would be the 21 window bus, I'm guessing. I'm not a VW guy, so correct me if I'm wrong. Looks really good with the matching red stillies with the dog dish caps and the wide white walls. It looks really nice. The white bumpers are okay. I would have preferred chrome, but I don't know. Once again, I'm not a VW guy, so that may be like error correct for 1959. The white painted if you had a two-tone red and white. And I'm not even sure if that was available, this color combo. I would think it would be. It looks factory. But then you have this share a Coke with mom on the top part, on the bottle. And then same thing on the back side. So that's about it. The packaging is okay. I mean, it matches the car and such. It tells the story. And you have your choking hazard warnings, your copyright stuff for M2 and Coca-Cola, where to find M2 online, and so forth. So that is the mom bus, and the link for it will be in the video description. So the one that I love is the Power Wagon. I know I was telling you guys, I hope I can find one, because this will be the next Coke pop culture type that I will buy, because I skipped the yellow one, I skipped the Sweethearts, and I also skipped the Turtle Wax. But the Turtle Wax I don't think I was ever able to obtain. I don't think it was in stock at my O'Reilly's when I stopped there a couple weeks ago, and this past week it definitely was not there. So I don't even know if I had the opportunity to get it, but I would have probably passed on it, because I think the SRP on it at O'Reilly's is $9.99, so I probably would have walked away. But they have one coming up that's supposedly going to be an O'Reilly's, not O'Reilly's, O'Reilly's, that is brown, like a brown mustard butterscotch color, and white two-tone, kind of like the green two-tone one that was in the first Auto Hauler set, where it was light green and dark green, that two-tone type of paint job, which is pretty cool. That is supposedly going to be O'Reilly's or just hobby exclusive. I'm not sure. I'm hoping it's going to be more like widespread, being like a hobby release exclusive, because those are easier to find than if it's O'Reilly's, because I only have one O'Reilly's and it's like 60 miles away, and it's a very small store, so they don't get a lot of stuff. So I will probably have to buy that one off Evil Bay. So anyways, I was lucky though, and I found two of these today, and these are $9 each. Well, $8.40 or $8.50 something plus tax, so we might as well say $9, close to $10 each. So very happy to get two of them, because I was able to do what I'm going to show you. Probably already seen it in the thumbnail, but same thing with the packaging on this guy. Just share a Coke with Dad on the Coke bottle, and same thing on the back side, your licensing, choking hazards, and where to find M2 online, www.m2machines.com. So I'm going to bring my little friend out here. I love the way this turned out. I was a little bit disappointed because this one, the hood was jammed open. I had to disassemble the whole truck and remove the dash, the interior bucket, and work on the hinge and just try to work the hood where it finally popped and bent a little bit into place. And while doing so, I scratched it right there on the cowl panel. Nothing major. I took a red Sharpie and touched it up, and I'll do a couple more coats of that red Sharpie and you'll probably never even see it. But you could see the gap on this hood just isn't right. But it did close nice, thankfully. And I was able to get the Share a Coke with Dad Tampo off very good and waxed it to get any of the residue off. So this one turned out pretty good, as you can see. And I had some other issues where the grill I had to pop out because I didn't want to take a chance of getting any acetone on it, so I removed the grill. And then when I put the base back on, the brush guard broke off, so I had to glue it back on. So I had some issues, but it was all well worth it. As you can see, it turned out very nicely. Didn't get any acetone on the fender emblem or the door handle or door lock on either side. So it turned out very nice. And this is a very nice truck. The bed gaps and everything line up well, which even if it didn't, I could have fixed while the truck was all apart. So that's one thing I love about the M2 stuff. They're screwed together so you can disassemble them and work on them if you need to, which with M2 quality control, usually it's a necessity to take them apart and do a little bit of tweaking, either because of body panel alignment or a bent axle. This one also had a bent rear axle, but I took my time and bent the wheel in place, so it rolls pretty good now. And the hood, I'm not even going to try to open again. As I said, it was a real bear to get it readjusted and get it to close all the way. It was just popped up a little bit. Like if it was a real truck, it would have been probably popped open just like 3 or 4 inches, but still enough to look really bad. So I had to get it closed. So it turned out good. Just that little nick was a little bit of a disappointment. But as I said, it's not that bad. So we'll do a couple more coats with the Sharpie and it should be just fine. So that's it, guys. That's the new Coke cars out there in the wild. Hopefully you guys can snag them up. And the acetone that I used, I got at Dollar General. This is just regular nail polish remover. It doesn't even really say acetone on it. It's just the Studio Selection. I think that's a Dollar General brand, and it works fantastic. And I usually use cotton balls saturated in it to start with to get the big stuff off. Then when it starts to smear and just kind of smear around, I get rid of that cotton ball. I get a new either cotton ball or paper towel at that time. Most likely paper towel because they're a little bit more rough and they will help pull the white film off. And sometimes you have to do that a couple times to get all of that residue of the white off. And whenever it gets to be critical time to go near like a door handle or door lock, usually I will take a Q-tip and dip in the acetone and remove it. That way I have a better chance of not hitting this, because as I said before, I have really shaky hands when it comes to doing stuff like this. So I don't chance it if it's super close, but like this one wasn't that bad. But the Q-tips work very well. And as you can see, it turned out very nice. It just looks like your stock Power Wagon in a bright, vibrant red with a brush guard and roll bar in the back. So guys, that's it. I will be back again on Monday for a Mopar Monday. So tune back in for that and enjoy the rest of your weekend. Thanks for watching.